Matthew chapter 3, verses 13 through 17. Then Jesus came from Galilee to John at the Jordan to be baptized by him. John would have prevented him, saying, I need to be baptized by you, and do you come to me? But Jesus answered him, Let it be so now, for it is proper for us in this way to fulfill all righteousness. Then he consented. And when Jesus had been baptized, just as he came up from the water, suddenly the heavens were opened to him, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and alighting on him. And a voice from heaven said, This is my Son, the Beloved, with whom I am well pleased. This is the word of God for the people of God.
Thanks be to God.
And welcome Don McAvoy back up here.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, and it is my honor to be here today. If you are visiting the church, Pastor Frank will be back next week, and I think next week, yes. And I have known Frank for the last several years. I was his mentor pastor as he was going through the ordination process, and so he was in Schulenburg, and I was actually living in College Station at the time, and he would meet in San Antonio and walk through the ordination process for that 2 and 3 year period there. And so it's been my great pleasure to watch his ministry unfold and to get the call from him to say, hey, could you come and share with folks about the Methodist Children's Home? And that's my greatest joy these days in doing that. I serve 7 local churches as a deacon in the Methodist Church, and I was a choir director for those many years. But I felt God, 2 years ago, really calling me to do more for children. We were empty nesters, and I didn't really see a way to continue being a full-time church musician the next 15 years with all the changes in the church. And so I began to pray, is there a way that I can help serve more of the children? We adopted our son, and he had some special needs, was epileptic, and had brain surgery, and I learned so many things about how to navigate insurance and how to navigate schools and do all kinds of things. And so my prayers were answered by getting to go and spread the good news of what God is doing through your agency, the Methodist Children's Home. Anybody been to Waco to our campus? Yeah, a few of you. Very good. Well, we have been in Waco since 1890. So this is our 130th year, and we have been serving children that whole time. We began as an orphanage in the 1890s and an evangelist in 1895 for about 25 years. Went out and did tent revivals and sent back one night's offering until we could build dormitories to house at one point 700 kids who were living at our facilities in Waco. In the 1940s, late 30s and 40s, the Wichita Falls oil man, Joe Perkins, you might recognize them in Perkins School of Theology from SMU, wonderfully philanthropic family out of that part of Texas up there near Wichita Falls, came and discovered what we were doing there and met with our president and decided, wow, instead of these dormitories where the kids are lined up in beds like Little Orphan Annie, what would it look like if we had actual homes for these children to grow up in? And they lived, maybe 10 girls and boys in each home, and they had home parents. And so he changed our whole model of care, and the board adopted that model of care that's lasted us until now, 130 years later. So today, as we celebrate Baptism of the Lord Sunday, I know that I'm remembering my baptism today. It was wonderful to come in your back door today and have the font right there and touch my forehead with that water to remember my own baptism, my own calling to be in the church, the calling that those of us who are baptized have to make a difference in the world. So today I want to tell you about some of the people who have made a difference in the lives of children through our state. If you were here today looking for a message of hope with all of the war going on, and maybe you even saw the Methodist Church in the news this week, I just have, I hope that you will find at least a small word of hope in what God is doing through the Methodist Children's Home. We have not taken a side in any of the conflicts that have come up in the church, and we know that our mission is clear to keep helping children. And so no matter what side anybody ends up on, the Methodist Children's Home has been there for 130 years, and we plan on being there for the next 130 years helping children. And so that word of hope today is what I'm here to share with you. Back in 1890, it was a Methodist bishop who remembered his baptism, and he moved to Texas from Georgia and decided that Texas needed an orphanage to help out with the growing crisis in communities dealing with children who were growing up without parents. And so he got together with the other bishops around in Texas, and they decided that Waco is a centrally located place. The city of Waco said, hey, to entice you, if you'll put your orphanage here in our city, we will give you 10 acres, and we have a farmhouse that's been abandoned. We'll give it to you if you'll establish your orphanage there. And so that's what they did. And now 130 years later, we have 130 acres there in Waco. We have 12 homes that are in the various stages there. We just finished building our 5th brand new home. In 2016, we started a Building Hope campaign that's replacing our older homes with single-story homes that are help us to deal with trauma-informed care. That's our specialty now, is dealing with kids who have undergone a lot of hardships in their lives, undergone a lot of trauma, abuse, and so we are able to use our homes to minister to their needs, and we find that that's working really well. In fact, we have a goal to replace all our campus, put all of these new modern homes all throughout our campus. And so in the 1970s, we added a boys ranch just outside of Waco, so we have 500 acres and 3 group homes out there where we have 30 boys who live out on the boys ranch and tend to the animals out there. Our boys ranch programs are open to all the kids on our Waco campus as well, and some of the girls come out and do animal therapy out there. Their FFA programs and show animals and all that kind of stuff are open to all of our children, but the living arrangements out there is still just a boys ranch. And so we have those facilities available. We do woodworking. We have a welding shop out there, just a marvelous facility. I encourage you to come for a visit if you find yourself, Waco is a destination now. Has anybody seen the show Fixer Upper, about Chip and Joanna? Well, they've put Waco on the map, and so we are a destination. We would love to host you at the Children's Home and show you the great good work that God is doing through Methodists who cared about children enough way back then and still care about them today to make a difference in the lives of these young boys and girls. We focus on children in Waco ages 12 through 18. We will take children who are younger. In fact, the young girl that I spoke about in our children's time today, she came to us as an 8-year-old. She's currently 11. The average stay for any child at the home in Waco is 17 months. But more than half of our students will be there for more than 5-6 years and graduate from our school that we have on our campus. We have a University of Texas charter school that we're able to do credit recovery and make up for the difference. The kids who come to us come about 2 years behind in grade level, and we're able to catch them up and have them graduate. If they need to graduate a little later, then we're able to do that. And then, because of the faithfulness of Methodists throughout the years, we have amassed enough endowment funds that we're able to fund their education for the rest of their life. You hear these stories about folks. There was an article going around, or a news show going around lately about a man who announced to the entire graduating class that all of their student loans and debts were paid for, and that was his graduation gift to them. At the Methodist Children's Home, that happens every single year. None of our children ever have any sort of student debt, and we have endowed funds to make sure that they can have an education, no matter what that looks like. Law school, grad school, med school. We've funded lots of med schools. And we had a young lady graduate last year with 2 PhDs simultaneously. And all debts paid because of the generosity of Methodists who have left their estates, who made monthly donations, who have made provisions in their wills for the children of Texas through the Methodist Children's Home. We do not receive any apportionments. A lot of folks are surprised by that. We operate within the 6 conferences in Texas and New Mexico, but we do not receive any apportioned funds for any of that. We receive less than 1% of our budget. It comes from state and federal funds because we keep Christian principles as our #1 goal, and so we forego a lot of state and federal government money because of that. But we're able to make up the difference because, again, of the faithfulness of folks. I'm here to say thank you today because your Castaways group sends us wonderful donations, and I learned more and more about them this morning. And any Castaways, folks that work at the Castaways group, yeah, thank you all for doing that, and I can't wait to learn even more about that. We appreciate your help. So I told you about Bishop Key remembering his baptism and establishing this home in the 1890s. There was a man named Reverend Mulkey and his wife. He was our evangelist that went around for 25 years raising money for us and remembering his baptism. It's easy for a minister to remember their baptism. But then Joe Perkins, because of his faithfulness, also remembered where he came from and remembered that he was nurtured in a loving home and in a wonderful church setting. And so he wanted to make sure our kids were able to do that as well. And so Joe Perkins remembered his baptism and helped us out. We had a president who came along in the 80s and 90s, and he said, wow, we have a huge endowment fund here. Aren't we blessed? And everybody said, oh yes, we're so blessed. We can do whatever we want for these kids. We're blessed by this endowment. And he said, well, don't you think we could use that money to make a bigger difference? And the Lord kind of hung their head and said, I think he's right. And he said, we're helping about 300 kids a year here on our Waco campus. What if we were able to reach 1,000 children a year? And so he challenged our board back in the 90s to reach 1,000 kids. Last year, that 1,000 became 6,300 kids and families that we were able to help last year because of our outreach program in Waco, but also through our 13 outreach centers, family outreach centers, one of which is right here in Corpus Christi. It's one of our fastest growing ones. They're going to be moving into a new facility this year. They do family preservation classes. They do parent education classes. They teach grandparents how to raise their young grandchildren. And they're doing really, really great work. And they would love to come out here and partner with your community as well. So I'm passing along their information to your church officials here. And we look forward to growing our partnership with the folks out here in Lockport. Each one of those 13 outreach centers serves an area 45 miles, a circle 45 miles around. So you're well within the area here for the Coastal Bend group in Corpus Christi. And Marisol Gomez does a great job with our folks there, and she would love to come out. We don't have residential programs through those outreach centers, but we do parent classes and parent education. 5 of those outreach centers, not one in Corpus Christi, unfortunately, yet, but we do parent education for foster care, and we do foster care adoptions through 5 of our centers, and so that is available, and we have foster care resources available. Even if we don't do foster care in your community, we have some resources available. If you're interested in learning more about foster care, please use us as a resource. We would love that. So we got Methodist bishops who are remembering their baptism. We've got presidents who are remembering their baptism. But today I really want to tell you the story of Bruce and Sharon Katie, who remember their baptism and where they came from. Bruce owns a very successful grocery distributorship outside of the Tyler area, independent grocer. And so he was nearing retirement, and so his wife said, "Hey Bruce, we need to, in our retirement, as we consider retirement, let's go be home parents at the Methodist Children's Home." And Bruce said, "What are you talking about? There's no way that I am going to go, and we raised our kids, and I don't have to worry about that anymore." And she said, "Think about it." And so Bruce thought about it. And so the next year, Sharon came to him and said, "Hey, what do you think about us going to be home parents over at the Methodist Children's Home?" And Bruce said, "I've thought about it, and that just, I don't think I can do that." And so year 3 rolls around, and Sharon says, "Bruce, I really feel God calling me to be a house parent at the Methodist Children's Home. I'm going to go do it. You're welcome to join me, and if you don't, that's up to you." Our house parents at the home in Waco work 1 week on, and then they get a week off. Working with the kids that we work with, some of them come from very difficult and troubled homes. It's a very tough job. And so we on Wednesday, they have to switch over. So our parents work 1 week on, and then they get the next week off, and then they come back on Wednesday. So we have it takes 2 sets of house parents for all 15 of our homes. So we're constantly looking for house parents to meet the needs of our programs there. So Sharon signed up, and Bruce came reluctantly, kicking and screaming. You see, Sharon knew firsthand about what it meant to be a house parent and to grow up in a place like the Methodist Children's Home in Waco. She grew up there. She was a former resident, and she lived there, and she had been blessed throughout her whole life. And as she thought about a way that she could remember her own baptism, she knew that she could do that by getting back. And so she convinced her husband, and they moved in. Now, I will tell you that today, yesterday morning, Bruce got up and he cooked omelets for the girls in the Bowen home, named after Nancy Bowen. She's a Corpus Christi real estate agent who passed away a few years back. And she left her estate to the home, and we built our brand new home that just opened October 15th is the Nancy Bowen home. The Katies are the house parents in the Bowen home. And the girls, there's 8 girls that live there. And at 7 o'clock, Bruce started cooking omelets for them yesterday morning. And he made to order omelets. At 9 o'clock, they loaded up the van and they went to the Waco Animal Shelter. And for 2 hours, they petted animals as a service project for their group home. After that, they came back home, and they had the pizza dough had been getting all ready while they were gone, and so they had homemade pizzas for lunch yesterday. This morning at 10 o'clock, they got up and they went to church. Our chapel is right there in the middle of our campus, and they went and sat at their group home and went to church, and right now they're preparing to go home and have lunch together. And then tonight, Bruce will pull out the grill on the back porch and he'll grill hamburgers. He makes grilled hamburgers every Sunday night. And he found an old ice cream maker in the basement of one of the homes that they used to live in. And so he makes homemade ice cream every Sunday night. And so when he was telling us about this, we were there on the opening day of the new home, and he was telling us that's their routine every week. You know, we said, well, where do we sign up? How do we be a part of this deal? That is just an amazing thing. He said, well, you know what? He said, I use cooking and food. That's my love language. And I love these girls, and I love them like my own, and you couldn't get me to not be here and to do this. And so Bruce has had a massive change of heart over the years as he has come to be one of our house parents. And isn't that how God works? We were baptized into the faith, some of us as infants, some of us as young adults. Some of us may not even be baptized yet, but we're baptized into the family of God. And family matters. And sometimes family is messy, and sometimes family doesn't make any sense, and sometimes family is broken. But because of the kindness and the faithfulness and the generosity and the open hearts of people like the Katies, who come to Waco and give a week at a time to love on the girls in their home, we're able to make a difference. And we're called to reach more and more and more children. As our new president reminds us, 6,300 doesn't scratch the surface of the amount of need that there is in Texas right now for kids in this particular age group. I can let you know that every single dollar that you donate to the Methodist Children's Home goes directly to the daily needs of the kids. Our endowment is quite substantial, and it does cover 70% of our costs. The amount of fundraising we do, and we do fundraising because we still want to stay, we were connected to the churches and to the people in the pews and to Methodists, and we want to remain connected to you. And so we do a little bit of fundraising every year, but it doesn't even cover 10% of our budget. And so every single dollar that we raise we're like on the court. Every single dollar you give goes directly to the daily needs of the children that we serve. There's no administrative fees held out. There's no other costs that are associated with anything. My very fancy Nissan Altima out here, you don't pay for any of that. As I travel from Texas to Lawrenceville, every dollar that you donate goes directly to the children. And for that, we are grateful to God that we've been richly blessed by the generosity of folks who left their entire estates, folks who make monthly donations, folks who send in $1 here and there. Whatever they can do, Methodists have faithfully gathered and supported the Children's Home. In the Texas Conference, Houston area, the Texas Conference challenged all churches to give a Christmas Eve offering to the Methodist Children's Home back in 1895. So 125 years ago, that Christmas Eve offering has been taken up, and I received your offering, or word of your offering today, and I know that you took up a special offering last week, so thank you. I'm here to say thank you. Your castaways, I said thank you to them at the early service. I'll say thank you to them now, and many of you also contribute to the Methodist Children's Home. So we just want to say thank you, and God bless you. And you're doing important work through your support of this great and wonderful ministry. It was years ago that Methodists in the 1800s decided we needed schools, and so they got together and they formed lots of universities and schools, and we benefit from those. They got together and decided we needed Methodist hospitals, and so major metropolitan areas have Methodist hospitals, but there's only one Methodist Children's Home, and it serves all of Texas, and we're lucky to have it in Waco. You split your offering with Providence Place, which is another one of ours. Rio Texas Conference Missions, it was formed out of Travis Park Church, and so we're glad they split that with them, and know that that's an important, also an important way that you support families. So thank you for remembering your own baptism. Thank you for supporting the Methodist Children's Home, and let us know if you'd ever like to come and visit. I'd love to show you around. Let's pray. Well, God, before we knew ourselves, while we were being formed in our mother's womb, you were there keeping us safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. Without you beside us to protect us and deliver us, our enemies would pitch their tents around us and destroy us. And you have declared that we are your people, and you are our God. On this day, as we remember Christ's own baptism, we claim those waters of our very own. For they remind us that we are called to do great things. We are called to do important things. We are called to make a difference in our own communities, in our families, and throughout this state and even throughout the world. We give you thanks that you have used our gifts and our resources in the past, that you are using them today, and that you will continue to use them for good in the world. So, oh God, when we look back over the trials and tribulations that you have seen us through, when we think about those unthinkable trials and tribulations that some of the children we serve have been through, we remember the influence of our own grandmothers, our grandfathers, our aunts, our uncles, our mothers and fathers, all of those in our extended family who trusted in your promises. It is in those same promises of deliverance and salvation that we find hope today. So draw us near, reveal yourself to us, and protect us, we pray. In Jesus'